Let's see what they have to say about Trump flipping off the Ford worker.
You see Trump at the auto workers
at
thing?
Ford?
Did you see that?
No.
Bring that up.
That was cool.
Bring that up.
There was 2 employees talking shit to him. They got fired.
They were like, "Why are you protecting a pedophile?" Because it's about Epstein.
They got fired.
It's like,
Is this fair?
maybe, yeah.
Trump flipped them off.
Fuck you, he said. Fuck you twice. And gave him the finger.
Jesus.
Wow. He gives as good as he gets, boy. He does not waste a second. He comes right at you.
I don't know, man. Is that very president? Like, we're probably like politics in general. I wonder if this is just gonna be a thing going forward again. Not to get overly political because it's fucking boring, but I wonder if we're ever gonna get to a stage where this becomes like, you know what I mean? It's a bit uncouth, innit? It's like, I get you don't want to hear that sort of stuff. It's rude, right? It's probably, you know, the people, the fucking Ford factory workers are fucking idiotic to do that while you're at work. Like, if I don't know, if you're at work and your manager or no, the company invites some guests from overseas to come and visit, you don't just start shouting things. Like, it's fucking stupid of the workers, right? Insane to say that. But for the president to do that, it just seems a little bit like, you're flipping off workers. You're flipping off people. Like, you're shouting. You're like, it's. I mean, like, huh? Why is this like okay? like behavior. Like it. That's the thing that's interesting. Like everybody else, right? Everybody else, from judges to lawyers to doctors, they're expected to behave a certain way. There's like a certain, you know, there's a certain behavior that's unbecoming of a person in a position. You know, depending on what the job is. For some positions, you know, people kind of expect a little bit more. So it's really interesting just how, yeah, big up yous actually. Exactly, trashy. That's the thing. It's just like, I get not liking what you heard. I get what you heard being very distasteful, being very rude, being very insulting. I understand all of that, but you have to have a level. You have to have a level of self-control, a little bit of self-control. So I wonder if we're ever going to get to a future where this becomes not cool again. I don't think it will personally. I think now that Trump has kind of opened that window or kind of, you know, become that person and has become very successful off the back of it, I think other people are going to want to follow in these footsteps and be the unapologetic, straight up person that says it as it is. And But yeah, interesting. Just an interesting thing to see. Interesting thing to see. Let's see how TFATK responds to it.
Yeah.
Which in a way is almost, I don't like seeing my president use the F word, but it's almost the only response.
I like it because you know where he stands. You know where he stands at least. Whether you love him or not, at least he's like, I don't give a fuck what you think.
I do wish he knew that Greenland had a premiere.
Like, who is that?
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
I just wish.
Your president,
well, that's Denmark.
No,
it was Denmark.
Denmark.
So Denmark, technically, I believe Greenland's part of Denmark.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be part of it.
And they subsidize Greenland, right?
Yeah, and they don't want to be part of
I think there are 45,000 people.
Jesus Christ. I get so embarrassed when I give my, it's not even political, but when I give my somewhat political observations, right? When I somehow, you know, comment on something I saw online, it's like, I don't even listen to politics myself. I don't give a fuck. It just, I mean, I love how these guys literally sit there, think like they're like, you know, discussing world affairs, like they have any, it's interesting. You know what I mean? I know my limits. I know my field of, let's say expertise, right? I know my field of, I know the things that I'm good at and not good at. I love how these guys are like properly sitting there, like, you know, discussing, like, you know, they have anything informative or interesting to say. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely brilliant.
On
57,000.
Is that what it is?
It sounds like their problem. Yeah, it kind of is.
What is the game? Because you know things. What is the game plan? Why is it just because it's strategic?
Yeah.
So you can't have Russia and China taking over because of the trade way.
It's a question of Russia controlling the channels.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Venezuela is all about
oil.
China. Just China gets its. China is not energy independent. It needs its energy from Iran.
And we want to be able to control that because
sure.
Yeah.
And I think Venezuela strategically makes sense.
So do you think technically Venezuela is kind of Iraq 2.0? No?
Venezuela's a very different country than Iraq.
No, I'm saying, but like, get rid of the
Same
guy,
concept.
get the oil.
I think the idea there was, we can get you.
Yeah.
Yes, we can get you. We don't need the oil. We don't need it. We could buy the oil. We have our own oil. That's not.
We have enough oil.
No, we don't want China.
Right. We want to stop China from getting the oil.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very important thing. Russia, China. That's very important. Why? Because when China doesn't have enough energy, they can't invade Taiwan. When China doesn't have the energy, they don't keep up with us with the AI battle.
Sure.
AI takes huge amounts of energy and cooling.
A lot of water too.
It's the long game.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to control all those resources.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's a main thing.
Politics and maybe
But Greenland's more of a
trade route.
Trade, and also because what I've heard is we're the best strategically, like for war, we're the best located because we're separated from everybody. It would take forever. It would be too hard for countries to invade us navally because
Trump's not the first president to talk about Greenland.
No.
Greenland's been talked about by a lot of presidents.
What's this, Chin?
Nick.
So this is a pilot giving.
So yeah, that's TFATK's opinion on Greenland. By the way, I love the posture, man. I love the enthusiasm on their faces. Let me just zoom in a little bit. I love the utter enthusiasm and excitement to pod and to make content on their faces. Look at that. Look how low Brendan sunk into his chair, feet up on the table. Again, I don't know. Just like take your feet off the table, man. Like, get a bit serious with your show. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is all just trashy. I don't know. But he probably does this at home, to be fair. He probably sits this at home as well. So it's just carrying on what he does at home. You got already Nick's only been there a couple episodes. So he's already slouching already, not really fully engaged. But yeah, they look super excited to pod, innit? They look super excited to pod. They look really, really amped. Look at fucking Callen. Look at that 5-yard stare. Look at that 10-yard stare. Look at that 60 yards. Look at him. 100-yard stare. Look at that face. God almighty. But yeah, in case you were wondering what TFATK had to say about Greenland and Trump's, recent comments, there you have it.